Hello everybody, welcome back to the table. Today we're going to take a look at the Kickstarter items that I got. There was a Kickstarter that Devil Pig Games ran for their Heroes of Normandy, Shadows over Normandy system, and it was like called Back from Hell. So they went through a bit of trouble financially for a while. They found some financial backers. They were able to get a bunch of stuff printed and sent out, and I think they're recovering. And then they did a Kickstarter which had like some thank you type items and some upgraded cards we're going to take a look at. And I think I got like just the basic Kickstarter, so I showed my love. I like their system a lot, and I wanted to show them a little support. I actually have Heroes of Normandy, Heroes of Stalingrad, and Shadows over Normandy. I don't have all the expansions for all that because it's a very expansive game. It's got a lot, so I've got some stuff for it, but not everything. And I think the Kickstarter might be over now, but they might be running a late pledge manager if you're interested. But they're essentially making Heroes of Normandy. They're calling it the like the Big Red 1 edition. I didn't get it because I've already got a lot of stuff for the game, and I was like, I think I might just hold off. So yeah, Kickstarter, I'm running out of room for games, so I thought, well, I've got a whole lot of hero stuff to play currently. One day I'll be able to get the Red 1 edition. Alright, so here's the first thing we got, and it's the scenario booklet. And I'll tell you, this scenario booklet is fantastic because, well, one, my name is in here. Now, I'll be honest, it's a little generic because it's just the last name, but there I am. Hope you can see that right there. There it is. Carlson. Yeah, that could be any Carlson. I'm sure there was more than one Carlson that participated in that Kickstarter, but I like to think that's my Carlson. Anyway, here's a hello, Mom. Now, I saw this, and it made me almost emotional, I'll say. It touched my heart. Because it was like a, hey, hello, Mom. Everything's going cool. We're kicking butt. We're kicking Nazis. And then here is the next one. Dear Miss Constantino, I hereby wish to express my profoundest sorrow for the loss of your son. Oh my gosh, that got to me. That hit me in the feels. So I don't know if that's real. I'm assuming that happened. I'm like, oh man. Anyway, so with that in mind, we get into the missions. So who's afraid of the big bad wolf? It's got the special scenario rules here. So it's got some nighttime rules, some clear night. But here's the thing that I thought was very cool about the scenarios. If you look down here, you'll see scenario requirements. And you'll notice that it'll say the core box, and you'll also need St. Mary Glees and Carentan. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, sorry. But I have those, yay. But I don't have the American Army box or the German Army box, and I don't have all of these punch boards. I think I've got the Panzer Division one, but I don't have Kelly's Heroes or Miller's Rangers. And I guess you also have to have Devil Pig Scenario News 6. I might not have. And I don't have Terrain Pack Battleground Set 1. So when I saw that, I said to myself, oh, this is awesome. They created scenarios that utilize components from all the stuff you could possibly have. That is way cool. And then I said to myself, dude, that way sucks because I only own a fraction of the stuff you need. Oh man. Here's Recruitment of the Armies. Again, part of the Who's Afraid of the Bad Wolf. But again, if you've got all those expansions, you'd have no problems putting this together. Here's like the map. I zoomed in the camera, so just bear with me. But then here's one. The giraffe has a long neck. Scenario requirements. Heroes of Normandy. Check. Expansion. Civilians under fire. Nope. Punch boards. 1st SS Panzer Division. I think I do. But yeah, I don't have the French. So it was like, oh, dude. And I looked through all of these. Yeah. I can't play any of them. Here's one. Here's a Normandy. You gotta have Pegasus Bridge. Army boxes for the Commonwealth and the German. Punch board. Yeah, so dang it. That's how they all are. I can't play any of them. I think even the Stalingrad ones had requirements. Like this here, you gotta have Heroes of Stalingrad. I think I've got the battle pack, but I don't have Rails and Roads. Yeah, so another one I can't play. But again, I think it's awesome because I know there's some of you out there that you have all of this. You've got Heroes of Stalingrad, you got the battle pack, and you probably have Rails and Roads. If not, at least that for me is only one thing I gotta track down, that one train pack, and then I could probably play this no problem. Let's see here, Battlefield, that's all part of the scenario setup. Final Assault, this one, yeah, again, same thing. So if I can get this train pack, I think I can play all of the Heroes of Stalingrad ones in here. And then they got some for Shadows over Normandy. But again, same thing. So here's a Horrid Harvest, the Train from Hell. 2 players, 2 factions. And it tells you recruitment armies. And then scenario requirements. I've got Shadows over Normandy. I don't have Civilians Under Fire. I don't have the Cthulhu Mythos Call number 1. I don't have Shadow Hunters, but I do have St. Mariglis. I don't have punch boards for Axel or the core box errata. I don't have more zombies. And I don't. There's that Battleground Set 3. Looks like if you get Battleground Set 3, you're good. You can do a lot of stuff. So yeah, I can't play any of these. So as disappointing as that is, that's definitely, I think, a boost for people that have purchased a lot of stuff. So this gives you a chance to justify your large collection of heroes, the hero system. Yeah, more zombies. Anyway, that's cool. I thought that was cool. Oh, here's one. Oh, there was one more. Storming the Train. And then you got to have Shadows over Normandy, Axel, and the real. Well, that's fine. So if I get Punchboard Axel, I can play this one mission. So, sweet. But anyway, I thought that was cool. I can't play any of these, but the fact that they took the time to put some scenarios together that brings all the stuff together, I thought that's cool. That to me was very, very cool. All right, here's something else I got. Maybe I should have started with this. I got this little War Bond, Devil Pig War Bonds. The entire team at Devil Pig Studio wants to thank each of you for all your support during all this years. You are very truly dearest piglets. I'm not sure who all these are that signed it. I can't read that. Jean Bon de Paris, I think. I'm not sure who this is. YDNR. But it looks cool. I don't know who they are, which makes me kind of sad because I should know who they are if they took the time to sign it. So, but it's cool. My War Bond. I can't do anything with it, but it's cool. I have it, and you don't. Now, another thing that was cool was they sent out these pinup art. I know some of you are big pinup art fans. I kind of like some pinup art, but this is very stylized in their game style. So this is the Americans, and here is the German one. I just don't like her face. It's kind of evilish. I guess they're the evil ones, but I don't know, the face didn't get me. I like the Desert Rats one. That one's pretty cool. I like this one. It's nice. And here's Africa Corps. Very nice. So I haven't shown these to my wife yet. So we'll just kind of stick those away somewhere. And the cards. So this was the big thing from the Kickstarter. These cards, I believe the intent was to bring like the base game cards up to their new standard, the style that comes in Stalingrad, which if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I read the Kickstarter, but I believe The idea was the original cards, you could get stuck with cards that like didn't really do anything for you, but the new cards, there should be usable all the time. Like there might be main text ability, something you can't use, but there's usually some kind of bonus that you can apply. And I think that was the intent, was to kind of help bring everybody's first older games up to the newer standard. And here's the cards. And that was one reason I didn't get the big red one, because I was like, well, if I get the cards, then at least my old game is kind of up to date. So let's look at these cards first. Here it is, Collector Series. I think these are just like trading cards of, you know, artwork from the game. Let's find out. I have not looked at these yet. I was saving it to share them with you. Let's zoom in just a little bit as I shift things around. Okay, that should be viewable. I'll try not to headbutt the camera. I'm good at that. Alright, so here's George Bandito Patton. I don't think I've ever heard him called the Bandito before, but could be. Erwin Rommel. I'm not gonna insult anybody's intelligence by mispronouncing these words, but I think Western Forces maybe is what Wüsten Fuchs, I'm guessing. I could be completely wrong because I don't speak German. It just sounded cool. Like, oh, maybe that means Erwin Rommel of the Western Forces. Or Fox. He was a desert fox. I wonder if Wüsten Fox. I don't know. Bernard L. Monty Montgomery. Omar Nelson Bradley. Gunther von Klug, Der Klughans. Joseph L. Collins, Lightning Joe. Heinz Guderian, Schneller Heinz. Matthew Bunker, Matt Ridgway. Paul Papa Hauser. Anthony Clement, Nuts McAuliffe. Again, if I'm saying names wrong, sorry. Gerd von Runstedt. Normandy Dutch Coda. Walter Model, the Führer's Fireman. Now, I have heard that name before, the nickname. Here's Arthur C. Parker. Dietrich Kreis. Raymond O. Tubby Barton. Hey, Ray. Eugen, maybe? Eugen Mendel. Jean-Baptiste Piron. Joachim Piper. Jochen. Rodney Rod Keller. And Hans von Obstfelder. Nice. Cool. Let me see if those fit back. You can't do anything with them. They're just like trading cards. They're just cool artwork cards. Again, this was all there to help support the company, so it sounds like, from what I've been seeing, they're kind of mostly back on their feet. They're getting games out that they had Kickstartered, and I think they're doing okay. I think they're able to bring some people back online to help out with the company. So, very happy for them. And I did go out of my way to find my blade here. So let's see if we can carefully open the card packs without damaging the cards. Or poking myself and bleeding on them. Let's put that knife away. Here we go. Cards 2.0. 50 U.S. cards, 6 U.S. airborne cards, 1 U.S. airborne recruitment option, 1 U.S. Army recruitment option. Here's a U.S. option. Oh, it's cardboard. Oh, okay. Sweet. Hardened War Training Paratrooper. Sweet. Heroes of Normandy, U.S. option. Front. Devil Pig Game. I guess that's the back side. Sweet. Okay. That's cool. You can fit those right into the game. So I'm going to set that right there. Yes. Look at these. Yeah, this is definitely going into my box. I don't want to throw the old cards away, but these are the new cards. So you have the card burst into the action. Oh, let's see. Artwork is still good. I don't know if they've changed the artwork and if these match up exactly. But the idea was, let's see, I'm just looking at some of these. I look at the German. There's some German cards that I know my son always loved playing. There's like a 999 card and whatnot. So, 1 of 1, number 32. Alright, yeah, some of the artwork looks the same. Okay, so the thing that they did with these, if you're not too familiar with the system, is a lot of these cards they've added kind of like a secondary thing. So if I can't use the card for this, I still can maybe add like a fire bonus, a melee bonus. You know, typically if there's no other action on there, that means this particular card is pretty much playable out the gate. But some of these required specific things. Like if I had a unit that didn't have a tripod, bipod, whatever ability, then this would be like a wasted card. But now it has a secondary bonus, which here I could play this card in melee. So you might say, well, what if I never melee? Well, I mean, okay, so there might be cases where a card still isn't super useful to you, but here's one to give you a bonus movement. So if I don't need precision for indirect fire, I can still give myself a +1 to move. So I thought that was cool. So every card should be playable now. So it's bringing my Heroes of Normandy cards up to the new standard. Totally cool by me. And this popped out. That means when we look at the German cards, it's the same thing, but they have different artwork. Yeah, I don't remember if Shadows over Normandy had that. If Shadows over Normandy was the cards were kind of a hit or miss, or if they had extra action. Just off the top of my head, I don't remember if the Shadows over Normandy. I know the Stalingrad cards are the new stuff. And the Kickstarter, if you do the Big Red 1 edition, they'll have the new cards. So this is just, again, bringing us old players up to speed. And then here's your options to play here with your German stuff. Okay, so cardboard. And then we got cards. Again, burst into action. Don't stop believing. Scrambled communications. Confusion. Courage. That's right. Take your drugs. My son, he giggled. We watched a documentary about that and them and their pills, and now every time he sees stuff like that and it looks like a little pill bottle thing, he's like, yep, drug them up. Speed setup. Yeah, again, the cards, I don't know if they have the exact same name and if they match across exactly between the American deck and the German deck, but we've seen that, right? So again, if I don't have the ability to deploy, undeploy, because I don't have like a tripod type unit, I can still get like a, I forget what that symbol is, but it's like an extra shot or something like that. I don't remember, but that's a melee bonus, so speed setup. Schnell. Alright, command card. Here's your initiative one. Yeah, I think the cards kind of match up, but some of the words might be in German. There's like there's a no card, the Americans. Well, here's your 999. Prevent them from playing. Some hit and run. Ouch. What is that? A picture of a bike flipping over? I can't quite tell. Yikes. Weak point. Precision. Ready for action. Dynamic. It bounced right off. Yeah, repairs. Repair that broken item there. Your vehicle. Second chance. Yeah, I remember that artwork. Yeah. Yeah, so these are nice. And then card quality feels good too. I think this is on, it feels like it's on that linen. I don't think the original cards were. These have a really nice feel to them. Yeah, these are definitely a step up in quality too. So there you are. You got your cards. So now, here, look at there. There's your airborne. Those look sweet. I like the subtle color change. So you go from the German gray to this cool little paratrooper blue stuff. That looks slick. I like that. Let me see. What do we have here? We had like US, and then I think they had like some paratrooper ones. Yeah, there you go. Not much difference in the art, the little borders, but there's the airborne cards. Yeah, sweet. And then you got your little Fallschirmjäger right there. Nice. So this is a really cool addition to the game. I'm glad that I went ahead and backed that. One of these days I will probably have to play a game for y'all just so I can have these cards in there to see how they look. Maybe what I'll do is just pull out the old cards and we'll do a comparison video. Maybe we'll do that one day, what the old cards were like versus the new ones. And just out of curiosity, so I can have that on record for archival purposes. But there you go. There's the Back from Hell Kickstarter stuff that I got. I don't remember if there were more stretch goals, like a bigger one you could have got into, but I think this was just the basic that I did, and that's what came with it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like the hero system and you like the Heroes of Normandy stuff, go support them. They're, as far as I know, they're fully functional. You can buy stuff and they're still putting product out. So if there was something you wanted before, go get it, because I haven't seen, like my local game store, I'll have to look online, but some of it's selling out. They sell the Commonwealth box and the US box, but they're out of the German box. So I'm going to have to pick some of that up before they're gone for good, because who knows if they're going to get to do reprints for some of that stuff. So if the system is of interest to you and you want to start, like if you're a new player to it, definitely see if you can get in on, like if they have a late pledge manager for the Big Red One, and just go all in on that. It's a good system. I know some people criticize it for being kind of cartoony and simplistic, but it's actually a very good game, especially if you want to get new people into war games. It has a very unique artistic style to it, but it still has a nice solid gaming engine with it. Highly recommend it, and just let me know, what do you think? Have you played? Do you enjoy it? And I guess we'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.